Welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Please inform your friends and family and spread it all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works. Because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that everything is planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the books Cryptoteacher and the New World Order book. Remember, those books are mandatory because they show you how the world really works, plus the 3 kids books. Also, those who donate to the Cash App, Patreon, much love, keep it coming. And then also those who are shopping at both stores, much love, keep it coming. And of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first. We had a little lift off Friday night, and right now we have been flat coming into Sunday. Now we have Bitcoin closed at 41,000 for the month of July. Also, as this article states, can Ethereum hit 5,000? In order for Ethereum to hit that 5,000, we know Bitcoin has to get back in that $60,000 range. Now, the Fed has informed us that they're going to keep stimulating the market, plus opening those 2 new repos. Now, guys, do not forget to pay attention to the indicators because it's going to be very, very important, especially tonight going into tomorrow. You have volume, you have Tether, you have USDC. Of course, guys, make sure you're looking at that Fed app. It's so important. We know they did $1 trillion on Friday, which lasts for 3 days. And then plus on Monday, they probably do another $8-9 trillion on Monday. So there's going to be plenty of liquidity in the market that can definitely get us a big pump temporarily. But guys, make sure that we are definitely focused on those indicators. We know we have JP Morgan in the house. I went over that in my Patreon newsletter, guys. As long as the Fed has their foot on the gas, guys, we're still going to have these pumps and dumps. But we know they're definitely going to taper very soon. So I definitely see the language of the Fed changing when September gets here. Do not forget the Jewish New Year is in September, guys. It's the start of the new year. I just want to make sure we understand that. If you have my book, you understand. I'm not your financial advisor, not financial advice. Please do your own research. But guys, definitely get yourselves in position. There's still plenty of money to be made as long as the Fed is here supporting this economy and stocks and in cryptos. And what I'm going to leave you with, guys, a very, very important video because it's letting us know the plan is out. Now, this is basically the IMF. So we know where this is going. We know where the 4th Industrial Revolution is going. The second video I bring you guys is going to be on Metaverse. This is very important because people are going to not know what's the difference between reality and non-reality. I'm telling you, it's definitely coming here. We know we're going into a virtual world, something that doesn't even exist. It sounds crazy, but it's coming. I'm going to prove it in this next video. But when it comes with the IMF, when it comes to digital currency, it's very important when we speak about digital currency and digital economy, it's not real. The same way the money we have now is not real, but then not only that, they're going to take you in a virtual world that's not real. So this money is not going to be real, and this digital space is not going to be real. And that's what Michael Saylor speaks about. It sounds crazy, but it's facts. If you have my book, you understand. But this video is very important where you can show your friends and family the IMF speaking of this digital economy. It's here. It's not coming. It is here. So again, guys, you can show them this IMF video to your friends and family and let them know the new world that they're entering. The New World Order uses distractions, the Hegelian dialectic, conflict management, problem reaction solution, and get the sheet moved over without them even understanding, without them even knowing, and especially with apps like Facebook, which is so perfect if you look at the New World Order's plan, because we know when it comes to the New World Order, it's all planned out. But guys, all I have for you, don't forget about the books, Cryptoteacher and the New World Order book, plus the 3 kids books. Also, if you're new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance, do not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The Cryptoteacher stock channel. Do not forget about Cryptoteacher stocks. Videos are going to be coming out this month. I did have to take a little break just to enjoy life. But guys, you have cobalt, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming, while everybody's sitting at home, got that own stocks, the C word, the biotech stocks, and while everybody's at home getting free money or waiting on that free money, what are they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and y'all have a wonderful day.
First of all, let me also congratulate and thank the IMF for putting the focus on this very important work that central bankers are doing and providing so much technical support in terms of the policy discussions. But for the
Bahamas for leading this revolution, being the first country with central bank digital currency. And to say to the governor, it has been an honor to work with you. And it has been also a learning experience for the fund that we would be applying in other countries. So to answer your question, it is a revolution because of the tremendous opportunity this shift in payment systems to central bank digital currency, stable coins, provides to us as consumers in terms of speed, cost, accessibility. It is also an evolution because it takes time for countries to have in place the physical infrastructure for digital payments and also the institutional infrastructure. And I want to stress the latter. The regulators are wrestling with very important questions of trust, interoperability, the risks associated with shifting gear in that digital direction, like risks of cyber attacks or of money laundering, of crime being committed on digital platforms. So for us at the IMF, this presents a tremendous opportunity to work with the membership so they can capture the opportunities and manage the risks. And the very first thing we do is to help countries understand what is what in this digital space. First, to recognize that the safest form of digital money is central bank digital currencies. Why? Because it is backed by the state, because it is regulated and enjoys the trust that states have built over centuries in monetary policy. The second is private sector issued stable coins or e-money. Here in the United States, perhaps the best example is USDC, US digital coin, that offers a privately issued but backed with assets safe way of transacting rapidly, and it is exchangeable one-to-one to the US dollar. So if you decide to walk out of USDC, you exchange it for the traditional money one-to-one. Or payment systems like in Kenya, it is called M-Pesa, which is backed by assets. So when you are in M-Pesa, you're in a safe space. Predictable. Private sector, public sector, advancing digital money. And then comes the third category that people call money, but it is actually more an asset to invest in, like Bitcoin. These are privately issued digital assets that are not backed in a way that guarantees their value. And in that sense, they're not what traditionally money is, something that holds its value. You know how much it is. It is more an investment opportunity. And we see it as such. It is higher risk investment opportunity than many other issues related to it. But it should be differentiated from these two categories: central bank digital currencies, money. And stable coins or e-money backed by the private sector, that is also money. I should add that in this category of stable coins, there are stable coins that are truly stable, but there are also some that are invested more like money market funds, and therefore they bring more risk to those that invest into them. What is the moral of what I'm telling you? A lot of work for the regulators. We have to help people understand what is what. So when they buy into it, they make an informed decision.
Utility use as a payment tool. I just want to fast forward to a world, and we know it's happening. Kristalina, you mentioned it, 110 different governments looking at central bank digital coins. If we have a world where we're making all sorts of cross-border transactions, but we've got a digital yuan, a Fed coin or a US dollar coin, we've got a Bank of England coin, we've got a Bahamas coin. How do you control financial stability? How does the world look in that case when you've got all these coins operating in individual nations, but not necessarily operating across borders?
Well, this is why it is so very important that the IMF and institutions like the Bank for International Settlement step forward very actively to provide a platform for countries to share experience and then to make it possible for interoperability of central bank digital currencies in the future.
This yesterday on the panel that I think central bank digital currencies were concocted in hell by Satan himself. They are incredible control by governments over everybody's bank account, and they are they're going to create a void of privacy for every individual citizen. I think they're horrible, but I think that's where
we're going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
This effort. And China has big plans for this. They intend to seed their digital yuan into the global environment by giving it away to visitors at next winter's Olympics. When they arrive at the airport, they're going to get yuan digital wallets. They're going to receive digital yuan. They're going to use it throughout their visits to Beijing, and then they're going to take it back to their home countries. They see this as a huge advantage. Why? Because who controls the underlying protocols, who controls the underlying standards of the future of money will control the future of money.
The most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids' books. You know, I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate, not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see the 4th Industrial Revolution, foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save the village. Part 2. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save New York. Long COVID Stories 3. Part 3. King Joshua and Grandma Tam goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.